camera. Oh, so you have two. Pardon? You have two cameras. I've had them there and then.
No way. That's awesome. So is that the program allowed to do that? Or is that the program allowed to do that? Okay. Now can I review it?
Can I give the beeper a try?
Yeah, go ahead. You gotta just flip it on.
I think what they're going to do is... Good morning and welcome to the 2021 Monsignor Martin High School Athletic Association All Catholic Swimming Championship. Before we begin this morning, we'd like to take a moment to recognize our seniors on each of our swim teams. First, from St. Francis, we have Charles Stitch, Brandon Gaspar, and Michael Hurd. From Canisius, we have
What? St. Joe's?
St. Joe's, yeah.
From St. Joe's, we have Patrick Connolly, James Crane, Sebastian Gwitt, and Fred Quico. And from Canisius, we have Judd Dietrich, Evan Maynard, Max Kruglov, Andrew Sisko, Chris Senior, and Ish Atawabi. Congratulations to all our seniors. Our first event of the morning is the boys 200-yard medley relay. Swimming in lane 1 from St. Joe's is Blake Christopher, Patrick, and Gabe. Swimming in lane 2 from St. Francis is Tom, Herbert, Jude, and Joe. Swimming in lane 3 from St. Joe's is James, Aaron, Freddie, and Patrick. Swimming in lane 4 from Canisius is Maxim, Evan, Christian, and Henry. Swimming in lane 5 from St. Joe's is Sean, Sebastian, Isaac, and Sean. Swimming in lane 6 from Canisius is Colton, Daniel, Andrew, and Jack. Swimming in lane 7 from St. Francis is Doyle, Ethan, Charlie, and Jake. And swimming in lane 8 from St. Francis is Zach, Luke, Kevin, and Mike.
Go, boys! Go, boys!
Go, Canisius! Go, Go, Canisius! Let's go, Max! Go, Max! Let's go, Evan! Let's go, Pizer! Go, Pizer! Go! Go! Go, Pizer! Go! Go! Hit it! Let's go, Pizer! Go! Come on, Evan! Go, Pizer! Go! 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 Come on, Wilson! Go, Wilson! Come on, Kaiser! Go, Dan! Come on, Dan! Go, Cisco! Patrick! Cisco! Go, here we go! Henry, bring it home! Go, Cisco, go! Go, Cisco! Go, Cisco! Go, Freeman! Go!
go, Greg.
That's totally messed up. That's wrong. Pardon?
Lane 2 was second. Lane 5 was third. Here's lane 2, 130.12.
Pardon?
Here's lane 2, 130.20. Unless you got something different. Okay?
No.
So it's 325.
325.
I see order of finish, correct.
Do you have lane 3's time? Is that good? No, it should be lane. Who's first place? Sorry. Lane 3? No, lane 4.
425, 425, 73681. 425, 425, 7361. The winning time is 141.11. Yeah.
Guys, hold on.
That time. 200 free. Yeah.
Guys, hold on a second.
All of the times are wrong.
system, but we got times from the officials and order of finish. In third place from St. Joe's, Sean, Sebastian, Isaac, and Sean with a time of 1:52.75. Second place from St. Francis, Tom, Herbert, Jude, and Joe with a time of 1:52.5. And in first place, Canisius, Max, Evan, Christian, and Henry with a time of 1:41.11. Our next event is the boys 200-yard freestyle. There'll be two heats of this event. In heat 1, swimming in lane 3 from St. Francis is Kevin, lane 4 is Brandon. Swimming from St. Joe's in lane 5 is Sean, and swimming in lane 6 from St. Francis is Luke. Sorry, thanks.
No, you're good. Thank you. Marshall, let's go, Chris. Tick, let's get it.
Finish, but I think like 6 time. Yeah, around there or something like that. Yeah.
Results of the first event. First heat of the 200 freestyle. In fourth place was lane 3. In third place was lane 6. In second place was lane 4. In first place was lane 5, Sean Baldy, with a time of 2:09.96. Next up, we have our second heat of 200 freestyle. Swimming for Canisius in lane 1 is Colin, and lane 2 is Zach. Swimming for St. Joe's in lane 3 is Mark, Swimming for Canisius in lane 4 is Marshall. In lane 5 is Chris. Swimming for St. Joe's in lane 6 is Harrison. In lane 7 is James. And swimming for St. Francis in lane 8 is Jude.
Let's go! Here we go, boys!
Places are right.
Thank you, good this time.
Okay. Yep, good. Good swim, Barry.
Our next event is the boys 200-yard individual medley. There's 2 heats at this event. In the first heat, swimming from St. Joe's in lane 4 is Chris. In lane 5 from St. Francis is Charlie. The results of our first heat: in second place, lane 4, in first place, lane 5. Charlie from St. Francis with a time of 2:33.47. Up next, we have heat 2 of the 200-yard individual medley. Swimming in lane 1 from St. Joe's is Atticus. Lane 2 from Canisius is Ryan. Lane 3 from Canisius is Ishmael. Lane 4 from Canisius is Max. Swimming from St. Joe's in lane 5 is Sean. Lane 6 is Evan. Lane 7 is Patrick. And lane 8 is Gabe.
Lane 4 never got a split up there at the 100. Okay.
Let's go, Brian! Go in! Let's go, Shabino!
The results from our third event, the boys 200-yard individual medley. In 8th place from St. Joe's, Patrick. In 7th place from St. Joe's, Atticus. In 6th place, Charlie from St. Francis. In 5th place, Ish from Canisius. In 4th place, Evan from St. Joe's. In 3rd place, Ryan from Canisius. In second place, Sean from St. Joe's, and in first place, Max from Canisius with a time of 2:02.67. Our next event is the boys 50-yard freestyle. We'll have 3 heats of this event. Our first heat has swimming in lane 3 from St. Francis, Ethan, lane 4, Doyle, lane 5, Kevin, and lane 6, Joe. Heat number 2 of the 50-yard freestyle. Swimming from St. Francis, in lane 1 is Gabe, in lane 2 is Jake, in lane 3 is Zach. Swimming from St. Joe's, in lane 4 is Bobby, in lane 5 is Joe. Swimming from St. Francis, in lane 6 is Vincent, in lane 7 is Mike, in lane 8 is Luke. Swimming in heat of the 50-yard heat 3 of the 50-yard freestyle. From Canisius in lane 1 is Colton. From St. Joe's in lane 2 is Harrison, and lane 3 is Isaac. From Canisius in lane 4 is Henry, lane 5 is Christian, lane 6 is Joseph, lane 7 is Daniel, and lane 8 is Jack.
Nice one, Wilson. Nice one, Wilson. Nice one, Henry.
We'll now have a 10-minute break. The results of the 50-yard freestyle. In 8th place from St. Francis was Joe. In 7th place from Canisius was Daniel. In 6th place from St. Joe's was Harrison. In 5th place from St. Francis was Jake. In fourth place from St. Joe's was Isaac. In third place from Canisius was Joseph. Second place from St. Canisius was Henry. And in first place from Canisius with a winning time of 23.29 seconds was Christian. After our first 4 events this morning, the current score is Canisius 77, St. Joe's 46, and St. Francis 32. butterfly. There'll be 2 heats of this event. Heat number 1, swimming for Canisius in lane 3 is Andrew. And swimming for St. Joe's in lane 4 is Blake.
Let's go, Wilson. Let's go, Christian. Let's go, Ryan. I see you.
Heat number 2 of the 100-yard butterfly. Swimming for St. Joe's in lane 2 is Freddie. In lane 3 is Sean. Swimming in lane 4 for Canisius is Christian. Lane 5 is Ryan. Swimming in lane 6 for St. Joe's is Patrick. Lane 7 for St. Francis is Charlie. And lane 8 for St. Francis is Jude.
Let's go, Ryan. Go, Christian.
Take your mark.
The results of the boys 100-yard butterfly. Finishing in 8th place was Andrew from Canisius. In 7th place was Freddie from St. Joe's. In 6th place was Patrick from St. Joe's. In 5th place was Charlie from St. Francis. In 4th place from Canisius was Ryan. In 3rd place from Canisius was Christian. In 2nd place from St. Joe's was Sean. And in 1st place from St. Francis was Jude with a winning time of 54.73 seconds. Our next event is the boys 100-yard freestyle. There will be 3 heats of this event. In Heat 1, swimming in Lane 3 from St. Francis is Zach. Lane 4 from St. Francis is Tom. And Lane 5 from St. Francis is Vincent.
Step up, please. Heat 1, 100-yard freestyle. Change your mind.
Heat number 2 of the 100-yard freestyle. Swimming in Lane 1 from St. Francis is Joe. Lane 2 is empty. Lane 3 from Canisius is Jack. Lane 4 from St. Joe's is Bobby. Lane 5 from St. Joe's is Joe. Lane 6 from St. Francis is Mike. And Lane 7 from St. Francis is Gabe. third heat of the 100-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 from Canisius is Colton. Lane 2 from St. Joe's is Isaac. Lane 3 from Canisius is Evan. Lane 4 from Canisius is Jackson. Lane 5 from Canisius is Henry. Lane 6 from St. Joe's is Sebastian. Lane 7 from St. Joe's is Atticus. And lane 8 from St. Joe's is William.
Starter, step up, please.
Let's go!
Week 3, 100 yards freestyle. Take your mark.
Go!
Go Jackson! Let's go Jackson! Go Jackson! Come on, Henry! Go Jackson! Go Jackson! Let's go, boys! There we go, Colson!
I'll make sure Wilson knows how to do it because he doesn't.
The results of the 100-yard freestyle. In 8th place from St. Joe's was Atticus. In 7th place from St. Francis was Joe. In 6th place from St. Joe's was Isaac. In 5th place from St. Joe's was Sebastian. In 4th place from St. Francis was Tom. In 3rd place from Canisius was Henry. In 2nd place from Canisius was Evan. And in 1st place from Canisius was Jackson with a winning time of 50.10 seconds. Our next event is the boys 500-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 from St. Francis is Ben. In lane 2 from St. Francis is Brandon. Swimming from St. Joe's in lane 3 is Mark. Swimming from Canisius in lane 4 is Marshall. In lane 5 is Christopher. Swimming from St. Joe's in lane 6 is Patrick. In lane 7 is Gabe. And in lane 8 from Canisius is Colin.
Starter, step up, please.
Go Marshall!
Week 1, 500 yards freestyle. The lead runner will receive a warning when the flag is 5 yards remaining. Take your mark.
Go!
It's not mountain bike, right? But it's... I don't know, maybe you're making some profit off of it. Maybe we should let me know that. Yeah. Let's go, Marshall. Let's go, Marshall. Come on. Go.
The results of the 500-yard freestyle: in 8th place from St. Francis was Ben. 7th place from St. Joe's was Gabe. 6th place from St. Joe's was Patrick. 5th place from Canisius was Colin. 4th place from St. Francis was Brandon. 3rd place from Canisius was Christopher. 2nd place from St. Joe's was Mark. And in 1st place from Canisius was Marshall with a winning time of 5:08.44. We're going to do awards now. We'll take a short break.
Well, the relays, we have to worry about the relays. We got the medley.
That's how it was for me too. It's coming.
Well, they want 8th place already, they want to give 6th place ribbons. There's the numbers. Are we giving the ribbon?
Okay, for the first event, for the 200-yard medley relay, we're going to announce the top 8 places. The top 6 teams should head up to the front for the awards. In 8th place was St. Joe's with a team of Blake, Chris, Patrick, and Gabe. In 7th place was St. Joe's with a team of James, Aaron, Frederick, and Patrick. In 6th place from St. Francis, Zach, Luke, Kevin, and Mike head on up. St. Francis, can you hear me?
Can you announce it one more time?
From St. Francis, in 6th place was Zach, Luke, Kevin, and Mike. In 5th place from Canisius was Colton, Daniel, Andrew, and Jack. In fourth place from St. Francis, Doyle, Ethan, Charlie, and Jake. In third place from St. Joe's, Sean Baldy, Sebastian, Isaac, and Sean Killian. In second place from St. Francis, Tom, Herbert, Jude, and Joe. And in first place from Canisius, Max, Evan, Christian, and Henry. Their winning time was 1:41.11.
Who was in fifth? Jeff's asking.
Fifth place was Canisius, Colton, Daniel, Andrew, and Jack.
You're in second.
Okay, congratulations, boys. Up next, we have event number 2, which is the boys 200-yard freestyle.
Up through equally.
Yeah, announce sixth place comes up. 6 and up.
Okay, I will announce from 8th place up, from 6th place up, please come up for ribbons and awards. In 8th place was Brandon from St. Francis. In 7th place was Sean Baldy from St. Joe's. In 6th place is Harrison from St. Joe's. In 5th place was Zach from Canisius. In 4th place is Christopher from Canisius. In 3rd place was Mark from St. Joe's. Come on up, guys. In 2nd place is Marshall from Canisius. And in 1st place from St. Francis, Jude, with a winning time of 1:51.14.
I think you're probably just good to keep going. Because I think we're ready.
Congratulations. Up next, we have event 3, the boys 200-yard individual medley. Again, I'll announce places 8 through 1, places 6 through 1, please come on down. In 8th place is Patrick from St. Joe's. In 7th place is Atticus from St. Joe's. In 6th place is Charlie from St. Francis. In 5th place was Ish from Canisius. In 4th place was Evan from St. Joe's. In 3rd place was Ryan from Canisius. In 2nd place was Sean Killian from St. Joe's. And in 1st place was Max from Canisius with a winning time of 2 minutes, 2 seconds, .67. Congratulations, gentlemen. Our next event is the boys 50-yard freestyle. In 8th place was Joe from St. Francis. In 7th place was Daniel from Canisius. In 6th place is Harrison from St. Joe's. In 5th place is Jake from St. Francis. In 4th place is Isaac from St. Joe's. In 3rd place is Joseph from Canisius. In 2nd place is Henry from Canisius. And in 1st place is Christian from Canisius with a winning time of 23.48 seconds. Go ahead and step up, gentlemen. Congratulations. Our next event is the boys 100-yard butterfly. In 8th place is Andrew from Canisius. In 7th place is Freddie from St. Joe's. In 6th place is Patrick from St. Joe's. In 5th place is Charlie from St. Francis. In 4th place is Ryan from Canisius. In 3rd place is Christian from Canisius. In 2nd place is Sean Killian from St. Joe's. And in 1st place is Jude from St. Francis with a winning time of 54.73 seconds. Congratulations, gentlemen. Our next event for awards is the boys 500-yard freestyle. In 8th place is Ben from St. Francis. In 7th place is Gabe from St. Joe's. In 6th place is Patrick Connolly from St. Joe's. In 5th place is Colin from Canisius. In 4th place is Brandon from St. Francis. In 3rd place is Christopher from Canisius. In 2nd place is Mark from St. Joe's. And in 1st place is Marshall from Canisius with a winning time of 5 minutes, 8.44 seconds.
Yeah. Can we do the 100 too? 100 free? I thought so. Yeah. And then I have to.
Congratulations, gentlemen. The next event for awards is the boys 100-yard freestyle. In 8th place from St. Joe's is Atticus. In 7th place from St. Francis is Joe. In 6th place from St. Joe's is Isaac. In 5th place from St. Joe's is Sebastian. In 4th place from St. Francis is Tom. In 3rd place from Canisius is Henry. And in 2nd place from Canisius is Evan. And in 1st place from Canisius is Jackson with a winning time of 50.10 seconds. Congratulations, gentlemen. After our first 7 events this morning, the score is Canisius 130, St. Joe's 78, St. Francis 58. Our next event is event number 8, the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Swimming in lane 1 for St. Francis is Hunter, Gabe, Vincent, and Kevin. In lane 2 for St. Joe's is Patrick, Frederick, James, and Sebastian. In lane 3 for Canisius is Andrew, Ryan, Christopher, and Colin. Lane 4 for Canisius is Jackson, Henry, Joseph, and Marshall. Lane 5 for St. Joe's is Atticus, Evan, Harrison, and Mark. In lane 6 for St. Francis is Ethan, Doyle, Herbert, and Brandon. In lane 7 for St. Francis is Ben, Jake, Zach, Mike. And in lane 8 for St. Joe's is Aaron, William, Joseph, and Bobby.
Okay.
Heat 1, 200 yards, freestyle relay. Take your mark.
The results of the 200-yard freestyle relay: in third place is St. Francis, in second place is St. Joe's, and in first place is Canisius with a winning time of 1 minute 36.21 seconds. Our next event is the boys 100-yard backstroke. There will be 2 heats of this event. Swimming in heat 1, in lane 3 is Hunter from St. Francis. Lane 5 is Tom from St. Francis, and lane 6 is Ben from St. Francis. The second heat of the boys 100-yard backstroke. Swimming in lane 2 for St. Joe's is Freddie. Lane 3 for Canisius is Zach. Lane 4 for Canisius is Maxim. Lane 5 for St. Joe's is Sean Baldy. Lane 6 for Canisius is Ish. And lane 7 for St. Joe's is William. The results of the boys' 100-yard backstroke. In 8th place is Ben from St. Francis. In 7th place was William from St. Joe's. In 6th place was Freddie from St. Joe's. In 5th place was Ish from Canisius. In 4th place was Zach from Canisius. In 3rd place was Sean Baldy from St. Joe's. In 2nd place was Tom from St. Francis. And in 1st place from Canisius was Maxim with a winning time of 51.67 seconds. Our next event is the boys' 100-yard breaststroke. There'll be 2 heats of this event. Swimming in heat 1 in lane 3 is Hunter from St. Francis, Herbert from St. Francis. In lane 4, lane 5 is Blake from St. Joe's, and in lane 6 is Ethan from St. Francis.
Heat 1, 100 yards breaststroke. Safety mark.
The boys' 100-yard breaststroke, heat number 2. Swimming in lane 1 for St. Joe's is Aaron. Lane 2 is Evan. In lane 3 is Sebastian. Swimming for Canisius in lane 4 is Jackson. Lane 5 is Evan. Lane 6 is Joseph. Lane 7 is Daniel. And swimming for St. Joe's in lane 8 is Christopher.
Heat 2, 100 yards breaststroke. Safety mark.
The results of the boys' 100-yard breaststroke. In 8th place was Aaron from St. Joe's. 7th place, Herbert from St. Francis. 6th place, Daniel from Canisius. 5th place, Joseph from Canisius. 4th place, Evan from St. Joe's. 3rd place, Sebastian from St. Joe's. 2nd place, Evan from Canisius. And in 1st place, Jackson from Canisius with a winning time of 1 minute, 1.39 seconds. Our next event is the boys' 400-yard freestyle relay. We have 2 heats of this event. Heat 1, swimming in lane 3 from St. Joe's is William, Blake, Chris, and Joe. Lane 4 from St. Joe's is Gabe, Patrick, Aaron, and Patrick. And lane 5 from St. Francis is Luke, Ben, Vincent, and Hunter. Our final event of the afternoon, or the morning, is the boys 400-yard freestyle, heat number 2. 400 freestyle relay, heat number 2. Swimming for St. Francis in lane 1 is Joe, Herbert, Jake, and Doyle. Lane 2 for St. Francis is Charlie, Tom, Jude, and Brandon. Lane 3 for Canisius is Ryan, Chris, Zach, and Evan. Lane 4 for Canisius is Max, Marshall, Jackson, and Christian. Lane 5 for St. Joe's is Isaac, Mark, Evan, and Sean Killian. Lane 6 for Canisius is Colin, Colton, Ish, and Andrew. And lane 7 for St. Joe's is Atticus, James, Harrison, and Sean Baldy.
Heat 2, 400 yards, freestyle relay. Take your mark.
That's it, right?
The results of our final event, the boys 400-yard freestyle relay. In third place was St. Joe's, Isaac, Matt, Evan, and Sean. Second place was St. Francis, Charlie, Tom, Jude, and Brandon. And in first place was Canisius, Maxim, Marshall, Jackson, and Christian with a winning time of 3 minutes 24.10 seconds.
Canisius got you only get one. You can only score one. You announce the final scores.
Final scores of the event today: Canisius 200.